Hey guys, Charlotte here, and it is very hot. If you hear that whirring sound, this is my fan. This is my savior. This is the best I can do. And that wouldn't be so bad, but now the ants have started coming to my room. And what am I talking about? Okay, this is going to be a haul video. All of these books are used. They are from a used bookstore, which I've made previous videos of how I've gone there. And then one is my summer reading program at the school got me this book, which is Something Maybe by Elizabeth Scott. And she wrote Living Dead Girl, which was like really, really good. It was really scary. Scary? Not really scary. Chilling. And she writes pretty small books, but I think that they have a good impact. I don't know, this one is more of a romance than Living Dead Girl was, and so yeah, this is just a regular romance novel, and it was this or the Click books, and I've read all the Click books, but those were the only ones the library seemed to have, so I got this one. I'm going to be reading the synopsises. Is that a synopsi? Synopsi? Because it takes too long. And I've already spent a few minutes talking about how hot it is. And then I got this, which is Marvel Fairy Tales. I'm starting to get into Marvel comics. I really, really love the Avengers, and then from the Avengers I went to all the superhero movies that they sprouted from. Like, before I saw the Avengers, I'd only seen, I think, Thor and Captain America, but I hadn't ever seen Iron Man. And unpopular opinion, Iron Man is one of my least favorite Avengers. That's not saying I hate him, I love all the Avengers, but he's just my least favorite for some reason. I like Miss Potts better than him. So yeah, I started getting into comics. I just started reading the Captain America comics, but then again, I've been checking out books from the library lately, and they have a pretty limited area, so I didn't get that. I haven't been able to read that many. And this is just how the Avengers, Spider-Man, and X-Men go into fairy tales. And yeah. Underrated. Oh, I love Rain. And this is Beautiful by Amy Reed. And it's about a girl who reinvents herself when she moves to be beautiful. Although, how do you reinvent yourself to be beautiful? I think it's like she reinvents herself, and that involves becoming beautiful. Maybe there's a makeover scene. Don't know. Now I'm a little confused. And this one is Sun-Kissed Christmas by Katherine Applegate. This is a series that was originally written in 1995. I wrote a review on it, but it didn't make it into a video because it wasn't a spectacular review. But I wanted to read more of the series, but they're all books that were written in 1995 and re-released into these new fancy little covers, and they were compacted, so they're totally out of order. The one I just read was Beach Blondes, and from what I've gathered online, this one, Spring Break Reunion, is actually the next one, and then you get this one, and then you get Tan Lines, but it's totally mixed up, because as you can tell from the back, just the order on the back is kind of mixed up, and I read a few reviews online. So this one, 40% off. This one is Guy Holic by Carolyn Macker. It's raining. I love rain. Rain makes me happy. I hate hot, so I like winter, and if winter is my favorite season, rain is my favorite weather. Okay, the first book in this series is Vegan Virgin Valentine, obviously by the same author, and it's not really a series, this is the companion novel, and I actually had no idea until I picked it up. So, yeah, it's the companion to Vegan Virgin Valentine, which was from the aunt's point of view, and this is the niece's point of view. Um, it's about, how do I explain this? So basically, this is a book about a guyaholic. This one is a memoir. It's called Model. The tagline is Pretty Girl, Ugly Business, and it's by Cheryl Diamond. And as you can tell, it's about a girl who she was a model for a while when she was younger, and then it's all about how she thought like she wouldn't become one of those eating disorder girls. It's about how it's about the modeling business basically. Cheryl Diamond is a high fashion model in New York. She has walked in the New York City Fashion Week and has modeled for L'Oreal, Clairol, and Armani. She is 20 years old. And I don't know when this was written. Written in 2008, so now she's 24. In case you were wondering. I remember buying this book, but it's in my pile, so I must have. This is The Pale Assassin by Patricia Elliott. And it's about an orphan girl in the French Revolution who's really spoiled, so I think she's one of the noble women. And I'm assuming, and what it says is, but wherever Eugenie goes, the pale assassin is never far away. So I'm kind of confused if that means she is with the pale assassin or she is the pale assassin. So, or maybe I'm just taking it out of context, but, you know, I've never heard about it before. Oh wait, I bet she's with the pale assassin. Guys, look at the cover. Oh, good work. The last one is Cum Laude by, my brother was just showing me how to pronounce this. Cecily von Ziesgar. On another note about pronunciations, I was watching a Doctor Who episode with Vincent van Gogh, and the British say Vincent van Gogh. So I was really curious about how you actually pronounce it, and I looked it up online, and they actually have audios of Dutch people, Dutchmen and Dutch, it was a Dutchman, pronouncing it, and it was Vincent van Gogh. I really want to learn Dutch because that is too cool. And she is the one who wrote The Gossip Girl, as you can tell by the big font. And this is about people in college. And it was written, I think, 2 years ago, so it's fairly recent. I mean, they charged you full price. So, I don't know. I liked Gossip Girl. I didn't read the whole series because there are like over 10 books. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot to get into. But I did like her writing. And I don't know, I want to give it a chance because I like books like this where it takes place in college and boarding school and stuff like that. So yeah, oh my god, I bet this is over 10 minutes. I have a lot of editing to do. Vincent van